Hello, I'm Dr. David Hamilton and this is a reading of my blog, Most Heroes Don't Wear Capes. When we think of heroes, our minds often leap to grand gestures, leaping into burning buildings, scaling mountains, delivering dramatic speeches that shift the course of history. We picture capes, medals and front page headlines. But the truth is, most heroes are quietly woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. You pass them in the street. You might even be one yourself. Heroism doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers. It's the nurse who stays a few minutes past her shift to comfort a frightened patient. It's a teenager who sits with someone who usually eats lunch alone. It's a friend who checks in when you've gone quiet, even though their own heart is heavy. It's the neighbour who brings in the bins, picks up groceries, or simply notices when something's not quite right. These acts might not make the evening news, but they are the glue that holds our humanity together. Because in a world that often celebrates noise, power and performance, it can be easy to overlook the quiet courage it takes to be kind, to care, to show up. But those everyday moments, the ones that may seem small or even invisible, carry enormous weight. They lift others, they change lives. Sometimes they even save them. And here's the thing. You don't need to be extraordinary to make an extraordinary difference. You don't need a title, a following or a cape. All you need is to care enough to act. In fact, some of the most heroic things you can do are often the simplest. Speak up when it's easier to stay silent. Offer compassion when someone feels alone. Keep going when no one sees how hard it is. There's a quiet kind of bravery in all of this. A steady, grounded strength that doesn't ask for applause. So the next time you wonder whether what you do really matters, remember this. Heroism isn't always about scale, it's about heart. And often it's the smallest acts done with love and consistency that ripple the furthest. Most heroes don't wear capes. They sometimes wear tired smiles and they carry full hearts and move through the world, leaving it better than they found it. Maybe that's you. And maybe that's more than enough. This blog was based on chapter 5 of my book, The Joy of Actually Giving, and F, How Kindness Can Cure Stress and Make You Happy. The book chapter has the same title as the blog, so I kind of adapted the blog adapted the piece of the chapter for this blog. So I'm Dr. David Hamilton. That was a reading of my blog, Most Heroes Don't Wear Capes.